What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Rita, and I am here to share a video with you guys. It's going to be a quick one, I hope. This is like another video that I already have on my channel, my loaded mac and cheese. Today, you guys, I'm going to be doing my chicken bacon ranch mac, and it is just going to be so good. You're going to get your everlasting life from it, and it's going to be another recipe to add to your recipe box. First, hey, y'all. Hope everything's doing good with y'all. I've been missing y'all. Make sure you like the channel, like this video, comment, ask me questions, and we're going to get right on into it because this is a quick night for me. But right now, what you see that I'm doing, I've got me some chopped up pieces of bacon. This is about 10 pieces of bacon or so that I have cut up really pretty in good decent sizes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to crisp this. Get this as crispy as you can right here in this pot because it won't have another opportunity to get crispy. So I'm going to do that. I've got my water over there boiling, as you can see over there, and I got it salted liberally. And while this bacon crisps up, I'm going to go ahead on and be shredding me some cheese. For my mac and cheese, I like to do freshly shredded cheese instead of bought shredded cheese. It just makes everything creamier. The cheeses I'm going to be using is my Applewood Gouda, my mozzarella, cheddar, and some Parmesan. So I'm going to be grating those right now while this gets crispy, and we'll come back to the second step of this, okay? See you in a minute. Okay, you guys, you see that? That good old crispy bacon, baby. Ooh. Get you some. Get you a little good old nugget. So I got my bacon done. Now, I took out some of this grease, and I only left me some in the bottom, as you can see. I left me some of that good old grease. I left some of them little bits, and I'm going to do my meat in here. Now, you guys, to get this to go quicker for you, what you can do is just buy you a roasted chicken and shred it and take it off the bone and all of that stuff, and then just put it in here and follow my steps that I'll be following after I sear this meat and cook this meat. Okay, you can see that I have some big old chicken breasts. Probably going to do about 3 of them. Okay, season them like you want to. It's going to be going in your mouth, okay? So season, you know what your dietitian, they tell you to do and what you need to do for your family, what y'all like. I'll just sear them and I'm going to blacken them, cook them till they're done through. And then when that happens, I'm going to come back and show you what I do next, okay? So let me get this chicken together and I'll be back. Once your water for your pasta gets to a roaring boil, go ahead on and drop your noodles in there. Now this is a 2-pound box, and I'm going to be using about 2/3 of this box for this because I'm making enough for me and the household. And my husband is having his guys over for Domino's tonight, so I'm going to be sharing some of this with them. So I'm going to do about 2/3 cup of the noodles. Okay, you start them when it's roaring. Okay, and you put them in some liberally salted water, you guys. That's important. You don't want your pasta to be bland, okay? And we're going to cook this pasta just under al dente. So probably about 9 minutes we're going to cook this pasta. And then I'm going to take it off of this heat and let it cool. So go ahead on while you're doing your chicken and let that pasta get done so that you can drain it and let it get cool, okay? Y'all, I don't know who I was talking to, and I hope I'm going to have to look at it and see. This thing probably been running the whole time. I got my husband over there. He's shredding my chicken for me. And in the pan, the same pot, y'all. We ain't mixing up a whole bunch of dishes. We're going to put us some, a stick of butter, some minced garlic, and we're going to do us a little flour. We're going to make us just a semi-roux, about a tablespoon or 2 of flour in here, okay? Now, y'all, I implore y'all, I beg y'all, try y'all some Gouda. Gouda make it gooder. So try y'all some Gouda cheese inside of y'all's mac and cheese. It's just got a good old smoky taste. It just does something. You know, people always want to know what that taste is that they're tasting. Now, I'm going to be using me some, for my liquids, I'm going to be using heavy whipping cream, half and half, and some chicken broth. Now I have a total of 6 cups of fluid, okay? Liquid, not fluid, okay? Liquid. We're gonna put that in here with our butter and our garlic. Right there in that pan, okay? That pot or pan or whatever you're using that we cooked that chicken in. We're gonna put that right in there and that flavor, okay? And what I'm gonna be doing, you guys, to this is I'm gonna be adding all of my cheeses. Now, for a pound of pasta, you want at least 3 cups. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 cups of liquid, you guys. And you want at least 3 cups of cheese. Cheese is that's personal to you. You can do any cheese you want to do, but like I said, I'm gonna be using Gouda, smoked Gouda, medium cheddar, Parmesan, and what else do I have? Gouda, oh, mozzarella. Mozzarella is basically for that pull that we love to get when we're having our mac and cheese. So those are the cheeses that I'm going to be adding right here to this liquid. And I have 8 ounces of each kind of cheese, you guys. That's because I'm making a big one, as I stated earlier. Once this get melted and starts melting down, I'm going to be putting the mac and cheese together and then breaking them down into 2 separate pans so my husband can have one and I can have one for downstairs, and he, you know, he can have one for his domino guys. So I'm gonna let this cheese, I'm gonna babysit it. I'm not gonna go away from it. I don't want it to get clunky, and I'm gonna just stand here, and when I'm ready to put everything together in our pan, I will be back. I hope this thing is recording. Like, I've been having problems with recording. I had a video that I thought was ready for you guys, and I had a recording mishap. So hopefully this is a good one and y'all get this recipe. Hold on just a second. Okay, you guys, now I made an error. Normally when I make my chicken, after I season my chicken and cook my chicken, I will go in with some packets of the dry ranch. You can't call it chicken bacon ranch mac without the ranch. I forgot to put this dry ranch on my actual chicken. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna add it right into my cheese roux, my cheese sauce. I'm gonna do 2 packets today, and I think that's gonna be just groovy. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. You can do it either way. I know it's not gonna make a difference in what it's gonna taste like. You know, it's not gonna mess anything up. I'm just gonna put it right in here. So make sure, you guys, also make sure you do your ranch, dry ranch dressing into either on your chicken once it's done. And like I was telling y'all, if you want to go to the store and go all the way lazy and do you a roasted chicken and tear you some chicken off of those bones and then put it in your bacon grease and season it and all of that, you can do that. No way is the best way or the right way. I just like to be in control of my seasonings on my chicken, so that's why I cook my own chicken. So we will be back when we're ready to put everything in our pan. Be right back, okay? I always like to just give my pasta just a little seasoning, a little salt and a little pepper, a little garlic powder. You know, I like to taste flavor throughout the dish. So this is just something I do. You don't have to do that. I have a big back and I'm proud, you know. I don't really, you know, care. I've been married almost 35 years, child. He ain't going nowhere, and I ain't got the illnesses and stuff like that. So, honey, I just live my life, baby. Just live your life. Okay, now we're going to take this chicken. Now, y'all see how much chicken this is? Baby, my husband done broke this chicken. Baby, this thing is heavy, Jesus. I don't know what I was thinking about with these little arthritic arms I got. He shredded this chicken perfectly. Wow. He should shred for a living. Okay, we're going to add our chicken to our pasta. Now, the reason why I have this big old pan, you guys, is because I want to be able to mix it up really, really good. And then I'm going to be putting it in, in the individual casserole dishes. The chicken is so good. Seasoning is on point, baby. Okay. I got half of my, let me get a towel, y'all. I'm just making a mess. I have half of my bacon in there, mixed in with my chicken. And now we're going to do the cheese, glorious cheese, right? That little sauce that we made. We're going to put it right on top of this. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry about that little break in station identification break. Hold on, here I come. Honey, these arms is just getting worse and worse. I've been taking my black girl vitamins, my collagen, drinking that, putting that in my coffee and stuff, and it has been helping. I don't wake up with as many pains. You know, I was told that I have degenerative joint disease. It's like a worst form of arthritis. I'm sorry to be in y'all face with this, but I gotta get out of my cheese. I don't care who suffers. I gotta get all my cheese, okay? It said it's worse than arthritis. All I know is I be hurt 10, okay? And that collagen has really, been helping. So now we're gonna do this, okay? We're gonna mix it all together. You want it to be a little bit runny, okay? Let me tell you something about a casserole. If it goes into the oven dry, that's my rule, it's going to come out of the oven dry, y'all. There's nothing you can do about it once you have a dry casserole, but have a dry casserole. So I'm mixing it in here. When I get ready to put it in my 9x13s, then I'm going to top it with more shredded cheese and the remaining parts of the bacon bits. And when I'm ready, and it's ready and it's all bubbly and hot and comes out of the oven, I'm going to show y'all how it looks. But so far so good, right? And we haven't really did anything hard. I think about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, you're done with the prep and everything. And then you can put it in the oven for at least 30 minutes if you're cooking a big one like this. But I'm going to be checking on it. And as soon as it's really good, and look at that. Woo, I'm so ready. Soon as it's really good. Now you could add some vegetables to this too, y'all. Spinach, broccoli. You know, on my loaded mac and cheese, I use broccoli. So you can add some vegetables to this and then have your one-stop shop. You can add you a salad on the side. Get you some garlic bread and you'll have a meal. So when this is done, once I've got it all dressed up in its church clothes and it's bubbly, I will bring you back to see it. Okay, you guys, I am back, and this is It's beautiful chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese for the win, for the easy dinner, for the weeknight. Get it to them kids before they go back up into that world of turmoil at school, or have it waiting for them after they get out of school on their first day. They will just love you. Now, I was such a heathen today. I did not fix nothing fresh to go with this. I should have put, you can actually, like I told you, put some vegetables in here. But I should have did a salad or something on the side, child. But all I'm thinking about is the cheesy goodness and some bread. Just like a big back linebacker. Okay? But anyway, I normally would let this sit a little bit longer. But my mom is here and she's ready. She's ready for me to... We don't eat late. She don't eat late like I do. So I'm going to go ahead on, finish this video, and let y'all get a gander of this deliciousness. This deliciousness. This is it, you guys. I'm going to, the longer it sits, the more set it'll get. And I like it a little set, but then I like it wet, too. So... you know, you just can't never please us. But this is her chicken bacon ranch. I don't want it to get loud. They're about to start playing dominoes, and I was trying to be all the way through, honey, before These folks get the hollering and going on. But this is very easy, a very delicious, and you can make a whole lot of it. You know how elbow noodles go on and on for days and days. So if you're cooking for a crowd, you're doing an easy weeknight meal, this will be a winner for anybody that you fix it for. I don't know nobody who don't like noodles, cheese, chicken, bacon together, okay? They're a weirdo if they don't. So this is that. Make sure you make it. Give this video a like. I'm just going to see you guys on the next one. I'm not going to keep on going. Chicken bacon ranch, Mac. Love y'all. See y'all. Bye.